Hi, Jeff Wilcox here. This video is from my book and my workshop entitled Initiating Spiritual Conversations. This video segment is about context. Now, in my opinion, the key to turning your ordinary conversations in a spiritual direction without sounding awkward or pushy is to always do it in context. In other words, use something that the other person has told you to turn your conversation around. Let me give you an example of what I mean. Suppose you're on a plane. The plane takes off, you get settled into your seat, and you say hello to the person seated next to you. They say hello back, you start chatting with them, and you share some information with each other. At some point, let's say you find out that they have children at home. So you ask them, how old are your kids? A nice normal question, right? Now suppose you get to the end of your flight and someone at the airport walks up to you, someone you've never seen before, and the very first thing they say to you is, how old are your kids? Pretty weird, right? Why does this question sound so normal on the plane and so out of place at the airport? Because on the plane it's asked in context. Here's an example of bringing up spiritual things in context. Several years ago, I met a guy through a friend of mine, and we started chatting, sharing some personal things, and I found out that he was a huge NFL fan. It just so happens that the Super Bowl had recently been played, and Tom Brady was the MVP of the game. So I had seen part of the interview with him sometime after the game. So I asked my new acquaintance if he had seen the Super Bowl, and of course he had. Then I asked him if he had seen the interview with Tom Brady, and he said yes. So I told him that I had seen the part of the interview where Tom Brady said, and I'm paraphrasing, I've got fame, fortune, and a Super Bowl ring. I've got everything a person could want, but I wonder if there isn't more to life than that. Then I said to him, that sure sounds like a spiritual question to me. What do you think? And he agreed, and we went on to have a wonderful spiritual conversation. Now, all I did was listen to the things he told me. And I took something that he was very interested in this case football, and I used that to turn the conversation towards spiritual things. And it didn't come across as awkward at all because it was done in the context of a normal conversation. So ask questions. Really listen to the things the other person is saying. If you do this, I guarantee there will be something in your conversation that you can use to bring up spiritual things without sounding the least bit awkward.